Tinitingnan ko tong picture ni Dave Gomez, no? Tingnan mo.
Anong paki mo sa long hair ko?
Japorms na Japorms.
Iba. Parang
kailan ba yan, Sek?
Pinili nyo yung mga 10 years ago. Ang daya nyo.
10 years ago ba yan?
Posibleng mag-isang magdiwang ng Pasko si dating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte sa International Criminal Court Detention Facility. Ayon kay Nicholas Kaufman, lead counsel ni Duterte, naisa na ng dating Pangulo na ipagdiwang ang Pasko kasama ang kanyang pamilya. Paliwanag ni Kaufman, ang araw ng Pasko sa December 25, maging ang Boxing Day na ginugunita tuwing December 26 sa Netherlands ay tinuturing na official court holidays na nangangahulugang walang visitation schedules. Kayunman giniit ni Kaufman na sisikapin ng defense team na idulog ito sa ICC para makasama ng dating Pangulo ang kanyang pamilya sa araw ng Kapaskuhan.
Bukas ang palasyo sa posibilidad na isailalim sa lifestyle check si Ilocos Norte Representative Sandro Marcos at ang First Family. Kasunod ito ng ulat ng Philippine Center for Investigative Journalism na nangunguna umano sa mga beneficiaries ng allocable funds sa Kamara ang distrito ni Kong Sandro. Ayon kay Palace Press Officer Claire Castro, noon pa man ay bukas na ang pamilya Marcos sa lifestyle check. At tiwala ang Pangulo na alam ni Kong Sandro ang kanyang ginagawa at kung paano ito sasagutin. Sa katunayan, si Congressman Sandro Paanya ang nagsabi na siya mismo ang haharap sa ICI para sagutin ang mga akusasyon.
At sabi naman po niya, siya po ang nagboluntaryo. Kung ano man po ang issue sa kanya, siya mismo ang pupunta sa ICI para maimbestigan po siya. Bigyan lamang po siya ng date para po magkaroon ng tamang schedule.
Si Presidente po, anong comment, Yusek, doon sa report?
Alam naman po ng Pangulo na alam ni Congressman Sandro Marcos ang kanyang ginagawa at alam niya po kung paano ito sasagutin.
Si Yusek Anticlaire Castro.
Newscast natin, puro si Anticlaire Castro ang laman. Sabi, alam nga namang si Rigoberto Tiglao, hindi naman siya spokesman.
Hindi na siya.
Hindi na siya. Tinanggal na ni suspended Cavite Congressman Kiko Barzaga ang mga hindi kanais-nais na Facebook post sa kanyang personal at official accounts matapos bigyan ng 24 oras na ultimatum ng House Ethics Panel. Ayon kay Ethics Committee Chair JC Avalos, posibleng mas mabigat na parusa pa ang kaharapin ni Barzaga kung hindi susunod batay sa kanilang committee report. Si Barzaga ay sinuspinde ng 60 araw ng walang sweldo at benepisyo dahil sa umanay disorderly behavior at conduct unbecoming ng isang miyembro ng Kongreso. Pinalaan din ni Avalos na wag nang ulitin ang mga post na tinuturing na hindi naaangkop at nagpapakita ng kawalan ng respeto sa kababaihan. Hindi tinutula ni Barzaga ang rekomendasyon ng komite at sinabi niyang buong puso niyang tinatanggap ang desisyon.
Susunod!
Tito Bo!
Aba, meron daw mga ilang pamilyang nasa bahaing lugar sa San Juan ang aalis na.
Aba,
lilipat na.
ayun na.
Aba, magandang balita yan. Yan at iba pang mga nagbabagang balita sa pagpapatuloy ng 747.
This time. Maagang balitaan, maagang usapan sa mga issue at balita. Kasama si Kuya Angelo Palmones sa Magandang Umaga Pilipinas. Mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes.
What factors made them less dangerous? How have those factors changed since then? And how can we strengthen those safety factors and weaken those danger factors in policy today? I think there's a lot to be done to reduce dangers.
The United States has finalized a deal to sell Taiwan National Advanced Surface-to-Air Missile Systems, or NASAMS. How effective do you think these will be in terms of countering the PLA's missile and drone systems in a potential conflict?
China is making a very broad-based investment in its military forces, both conventional and nuclear. It's engaged in an unprecedented nuclear buildup, but also has really changed the balance in the Taiwan Strait, where the United States used to have overwhelming superiority, and that's just not true anymore. I think some of the most important steps to reduce the dangers are political. I think Taiwan needs to be careful not to take steps that China perceives as unacceptably moving toward total independence. I think that the United States and China need to work on finding an acceptable way of living and competing peacefully, just as the United States did with the Soviet Union back in the 1970s. I am hopeful that there will be some kind of summit between Trump and Xi either later this year or early next year, and I'm hopeful it will be more productive than Trump's summit with Putin in Alaska was. I think there's an opportunity to establish some rules of the road and even maybe some initial steps toward nuclear restraint. But there's a lot of thinking that needs to be done about how do we avoid a dangerous nuclear arms competition between the United States and Russia and the United States and China when this last agreement expires in February.
And Taiwan is currently developing its own indigenous missile systems, and they are understandably keeping it under the radar and not giving much detail about it. But what can Taiwan learn from Ukraine's experience as it tries to step up the sophistication of its weaponry?
Taiwan needs a serious investment in integrated air and missile defense, and I think a serious investment in all of the different kinds of tools that would help it interfere with and make more costly any effort to come across the strait, or for that matter, any effort to blockade Taiwan, which may be a more realistic scenario. I think Taiwan and the United States can work together on that. But ultimately, I think Taiwan's defense depends primarily on Taiwan. And so I think some serious investments are needed, and not just in weapons that maybe can reach deep into China or something like that, but weapons that can really make it costly for China to do the particular things that would be the biggest threat to Taiwan.